Hey guys, is it just me or do I start all of my videos the same way? Anyway, it's my 1,000 subscriber tutorial. It's really late. I'm actually almost at 1,200 now. So, I guess I should explain myself before I continue. I did try before to do my 1,000 subscriber tutorial. Well, technically it wasn't even supposed to be a tutorial in the beginning. It was just going to be a frequently asked question video, like how long did it take Windmill, no matter how much I say, you guys still answer. I was going to reflect upon that, and maybe like how long have you been b-boying, and are you Korean, all that stuff. But I decided not to. I'm just going to give you guys another tutorial. But I thought that since it's my 1,000th tutorial, that I'll actually make it one that isn't so much on YouTube. I know that Music Soul Rhythm did one, but I don't think it really covered what I'm going to say. But my tutorial for today is going to be Windmill to Flare. So, hope you guys enjoy, and be sure to check out my profile, and you'll see a channel there that I'll like say, check out these channels or whatever, or a channel. That'll be my channel for all my trailers, all my progress videos, and be sure to subscribe to that. So, watch this video, enjoy, go subscribe to my other channel, and stay updated. And yeah, wow, I said and a lot. Oh. Okay, so for the first step to Windmill Flare, obviously you would want a windmill, and you want a basic understanding of a flare. However, if you don't know how to flare yet, like at all, that's okay too, because Windmill Flare teaches you how to flare along the way. That is, if you have Windmill. So, before I teach you Windmill to flare, I'm going to teach you it from the hang glide position, because you might not know what exactly to do unless if you have it down packed in your brain before you get all the momentum for your windmill, and then like this, like you don't want to be going down the windmill, you're here, you're like, oh my god, I have so much speed, what do? Flare? And then you're going to like crash or something. So, we're going to start with the hang glide position here, and you're probably going to think like, man, it's self-explanatory, you just do a flare from here. Well, in most cases, you're probably going to end up like this, which is how I started, but don't get me wrong, you probably might even do it better than me when I first started and get all the way around. But, anyway, this is what mine used to look like. Exactly like that, okay? Now, if you seem to have a problem similar or exactly like that, it's because of your left leg. Well, left leg if you're clockwise, and right leg if you're counterclockwise. Because if you don't lift your left leg, that's what was going to happen. But if you do lift your left leg, you get the height, and your right leg's able to clear. Right? Now, forgive me if I'm like being really sloppy right now. This floor is really, like, it really catches my shoe and makes me drag a lot. But anyway, so to get your left leg up, I mean, I'm saying lift your leg up, like most tutorials, but you might not know, like, exactly how to do it. Like, you're probably saying up, but like, up in what direction? Do I go up here? Do I do that? Well, when you're here, in this position, when you cock back, and then you're ready to go, as soon as you start swinging your right leg, as soon as you start swinging, you're going to shoot your left leg in like a motion where it'll go here, up, right? So, up, okay? Now, I messed up on that one just because I want to emphasize on the up. So, a smooth variation would be like that. Again, this takes practice, and you just need to get the motion down in your brain. But if you're doing that flopping thing, like I did earlier, that looks like this, or something like that, like if you go dun dun, then you need to lift your left leg up, and then you'll have time to clear. Remember to lift it up in that motion. Another thing that might hold you back from doing the full thing is your right leg. Because when you swing your right leg, most people in windmill, they might tend to re-stab. Oh, there we go. They might tend to re-stab like this, right? And then kick for another windmill. But you need to learn to windmill, and by the time you want to go up to windmill flare, you need to have that right leg straight. Because you want to come around, you're coming around, and your leg is right here, and then you're going to stab, and then you're going to swing, right? You're going to swing for that clean swing with your right foot, and that clean up with your left foot. Some other problems you might face with windmill flare is that if you re-stab in the wrong position, you're most likely to mess up and then crash. When you do a windmill, some people like re-stabbing dead center of their stomach so they get that feeling that they're stable and they could go for another one. However, like if you're one of the ones that want to go fast and maybe no hands at all, you guys tend to stab or barely stab at your side. For windmill flare, you want to start stabbing at your side because it gives you my shoe's squeaking. Anyway, that's my train of thought. Okay, so you want to be on your outside of your side because if you're too far in, think about it. You're too far in, that makes your body have to travel all the way around, right? Like, oh, I have to go all the way around my arm. But see, if you're stabbing on the outside and your legs straight and everything, you just have to go that and you're already around. Rather than if you're like stabbed here, you have to really, and you're set off at a bad angle and just straight up bad position to be in. So when you do re-stab for that windmill and you come around, you want to stab on the outside and then you have a clear position to swing and pull that left leg up. Now, because I'm drifting away from the hang glide stuff and I'm actually teaching you guys about how to do it for windmill, another thing would be when you do the windmill, you're here, you're coming down, okay, you're right here. Your opposite hand is all, is still doing something, right? Just like a regular windmill. Like, it helps you get up for the re-stab, right? If you're doing the regular windmill. But if you're doing windmill flare, it's kind of a necessity in order to do a windmill flare. Because you're re-stabbing, and you just use this to push you up, right? So you're going, you go, re-stab, push you up, and then do it again. And yeah, that one was really sloppy because I had no momentum whatsoever. And yeah, so I hope you guys get my point about the helping yourself to get up, because if you guys try to do it and ignore your opposite arm that's not stabbing, then you'll notice by yourself that, oh my gosh, I do need to push myself up. So remember to, when you're on your back, you're going to come over and you go push, right? Now it's not a, don't get me wrong and say like, oh, Junie told me to freaking push up like that, right? I'm just saying, you come here, you go push, right? Maybe you won't fully extend your arm, but you're going to definitely use it to help you get up and get elevated for your flare. So I guess I'll show you guys the example of my windmill to flare, and excuse it if it's a little too sloppy for you guys. I'm not a powerhead, but I like to pretend to be sometimes. Okay. So, yeah. Alright, so I understand you guys might be like, oh man, this guy doesn't have windmill flare on lock or blah blah blah. Well, wow, there's another car. I just want to give you guys like a guide more than a tutorial. So unlike most of my tutorials, I put guide/tutorial rather than tutorial/guide. So yeah, this is just to teach you guys like the basis of the move. I'm sure you guys will get a lot further with it than I would. So there you guys go. Remember, I'm not trying to be like someone else is wrong or blah blah blah. I'm not trying to hate on anyone. I don't really want anyone to hate on me, so just try to enjoy the video. You know, if you don't like it, you know, if you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say anything at all. Is that how it goes? Yeah. So that's about it. So subscribe, check out my other channel like I said earlier, and stay tuned for my 1100 tutorial, which should be coming out probably the same day as this one. So look out for it.